But it did, and bottom of the first, scoreless, 2 out, 2 on. Steve Parris against Todd Hollingsworth. Pokey Reese, newbie, couldn't get it. 1 score, 7th error of the year for Pokey. It's 1-zip the Dodgers. Now we're in the 7th, 3-2 Dodgers. Chan Ho Park against Reese. Going back to left. Todd Hollingsworth's after it. Trying to yank it back, trying to go in the stands nearly, but ball does instead. Reese has 2. Medium pressure will be intense for 3. It's a 3-3 tie. Still 3-3, 2 on. Burgess against Dante Bichette up the middle, ripped that, had a big game. Michael Tucker scores. It's 4-3 Reds. That was the go-ahead, and it turns out the winning run. They added 6 empty netters. When's the last time you saw a team get 10 runs this year? Michael Tucker, 2 for 4, scored 4 times. Dante Bichette, 5 for 6, 4 RBI. The Reds have won 12 out of 17. How about the Marlins and the Cardinals in the 2nd inning? No score. Preston Wilson's at 3rd. Kevin Millar's at 1st. Nobody's on 2nd. 1 out. Dave Berg to short. Fernando Vina. Fernando Vina couldn't catch it. Wilson comes in. It was Fernando Vina dropping the ball. Would have scored anyway. And then Millar in the 6th. Deep to left. Ray Langford settles and yanks it back in. Homer denied. We're in the 6th. Big Max to play. He has big muscles. Vladimir Nunez had offered that up. He now has 100 homers at Busch in 201 games played there. His 20th homer of the season. Next batter, Ray Langford. They did it the night before. Same thing. Langford, by the way, has 102 homers at Busch in 656 career games there. So the lesson is McGuire gets more homers more often. Neither player stole home in the game. So that is 2 straight games with homers on consecutive bats from those two. The Cardinals.
The AL Central leading White Sox, Bernie Williams, 2 for 6 in this game. Jose Valentin styling. Baseball Tonight calls it a whip jam. What do you call it? Don't answer that, Yankee fan. 7th inning, now 3-2 Yanks. Bases loaded. Bill Seamus on the mound. Paul O'Neill, well, let's put it simply. Paul O'Neill knows how to clear a crowd, and there was one on the bases. A bases-clearing double. Johnson, Knobloch, and Williams would score. O'Neill, 3 RBIs, 2 for 6 in this game. He is hitting .311. 2 batters later, Jorge Posada showing off his woodwork. Right off the pole, a 2-run homer, his 9th of the year, 7 runs in the 7th inning for the Yankees. What offensive problems? They pound out 18 hits. That's right. Andy Pettit allowed 6 hits in 7 innings, including solo shots by Frank Thomas and Herbert Perry. Lance Johnson was 3 for 3 against his former team. Jays in Boston looking for their 3rd straight win. No more. Expected back, maybe Saturday in New York. Top 5. Watch the hustle by Trot Nixon. Marty Cordova popping one down right by the pesky pole. Nixon, full dive, full extension, right in the stands. He was not suspended just because he went in the stands, by the way. He would stay in the game. Bottom 9, tied at 3, 2 out, Brian Daubach. For the love of the long, oh, great catch, Raul Mondesi. Daubach thought he had all of it. Bottom 11 now, John Frascatore facing Daubach. A chance to be a hero for the 2nd time. Would he fail? No. Gets all of it this time. Brian Daubach, the game winner, his 9th home run of the year, and the Red Sox win in the 11th. Jason Varitek contributing with 3 singles. The Red Sox pen pitching 5 scoreless innings. Boston snaps a 3-game skid. His gloves are on tight. That's a smash into the gap. Now check this out. A fan appears to touch the ball. 2 runs would come in on the triple by Finley, or was it a triple?
Ground rule double.
I don't know. That's why we have umpires. They confer fan interference. Both runs score. But Finley is sent back to 2nd. Okay, top 9, 6'5" D-backs, 21-year-old Young Kim pitching. Mike Benjamin at 1st, 2 out. Benjamin going. Great throw. Kelly Stinnett gets Benjamin. Game over. Drama and a Diamondbacks win. 6-5 the final. Todd Stottlemyre went 7 innings to pick up his 8th win, becoming the major's first 8-game winner. The D-backs are 24-4 this year when either Stottlemyre, Randy Johnson, or Brian Anderson start. Mets looking to take their 2nd straight in San Diego. Bottom 8 tie game. Pat Mahomes facing Brett Boone, and that was his first mistake. Mahomes lets up Boone's 2nd home run of the night, 7th of the year. It's 5-4 Padres now. Same score in the bottom of the 8th. Runners on the corners for Al Martin. The visuals to back up my statement. Martin, it's a fly ball into the gap. Derek Bell, the hip-hop diving catch to rob Martin of the RBIs and extras. Look at it again. Bell was 0 for 4, but he still made our highlight with that catch. Top 9, still 5-4 Padres. Trevor Hoffman, who gave up Mike Piazza's game-winning homer Tuesday, struck out the side in the 9th Wednesday. There's John Nunnally, who's hitting just 191 now. You know why. Padres win. 6 of the Mets' last 8 games have been...
Defense here. Kevin Barker Kilby Alvarez making the play. Robs Barker with the catch. 5th inning, Braves leading 3-zip, 2 on for Andres Galarraga. Into the vacancy, Alvarez and Andrew Jones come and score. Braves out front 5-0. Greg Maddox going well. Jose Hernandez, in the case of the man holding us down. He goes 7 innings, 1 run allowed, 1 walk, 6 Ks. Galarraga still going well in the 7th against Steve Woodard. Blooper fought it off. It gets through. 2 more come to score. Braves go up 7-1, win 11-2. Galarraga had a good game or something. 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 6 RBI. Andrew Jones, Kilby Alvarez each went 4 for 5. The Braves
facing Rich Becker. Becker, the grounder to Jim Tomei. Drew covering the bag, but one problem. He missed the base, so Becker's safe. Drew's error gives the Tigers an extra out. That would hurt. Bobby Higginson with 2 out. Pair of 2-run doubles for Higgs in this game. The Tigers go up 2-zip. Drew lasted only an inning, allowing 5 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, 5 hits. Meanwhile, Richie Sexton, he's so money he doesn't even know it. Second of the night, 7 on the year. Indians pull within 1, 10-9. 2 batters later, Einar Diaz, the chopper up the middle. Jones grabbing it, throwing it. Tigers hold on to win it. Danny Patterson pitched 2 scoreless innings in relief to get his 2nd win. Todd Jones with his 13th save and 14 chances. Bobby Higginson has 8 RBIs in his last 2 games.
A's, Devil Rays, 2nd, 1-zip Devil Rays. Runner at 1st, runner at 2nd. Matt Stairs, 3-2 pitch. And even with derogatory credit, you can own a brand new car. That's his 6th. 3-1, the A's in front. Now it's 4-1. It was 3-1, but now it's 4-1. Terrence Long, double. Down the line, just barely in there. Miguel Tejada comes to score, as does Eric Chavez. 6-1 A's, 9-2 final. Stairs conked that 3-run homer, had 4 RBI. Feels better now because 5 straight what? Not going to happen here. Expos down 3-zip. Sean Estes. Bergeron taking it to left. Barry Bonds, fancy catch. That's restaurant quality. Now here's Bonds. It's Mike Thurman. Only guy to do this. Now he's done it 4 times. Why is he the only guy who gets to do that? Hits it in the water. Giants up 4-zip. He has 18. Look again. Balls hit by Bonds into the water are fished out and donated to the Tom Emanski Defensive Drill School. 4th for him. You look at Vladimir Guerrero. His reaction to the Bonds homer. Eventually you'll look at that.
Okay, good.
He's reflecting on how one shouldn't go into the water until an hour after a heavy meal. 5th inning. Giants leading 7-zip. Sean Estes over. It's a grand slam. He's a frequent contributor to Todd Wright all night on ESPN Radio, and here he's going to get his name in the paper. 18-0, the shutout, the grand slam, everything. Becoming the first Giants pitcher in 51 years to hit a grand slam. But
And Astros, Kurt Schilling allowed 5 runs in the 1st for the 3rd time in his career. Richard Hidalgo is next level. His 14th home run, 1 shy of his career high. The Astros were up 5-0 on that. Bottom 7, though, Houston up 7-5 now. Wayne Gomes flashing the leather. Ken Caminetti testing it. Gomes ranging, gloves it, falls down, flipping it to first for the out. Top 9, Astros closer Billy Wagner in facing Bobby Abreu. Abreu says to Billy the Kid, "It's not you, it's all me." A game-winning 2-run homer. The Phillies come back on the Astros 9-7. Houston becomes just the 3rd team since 1900 to lose 2 games in which it held leads of 7 or more runs.
There's Tony Muser, got that 2-year contract extension as Royals hosting the Rangers. Joe Randa. Rip that. Kenny Rogers got it. Doubles up Mark Wynn. No score, but we're in the 5th, and there is a score. Kansas City's up 1-0. Jeff Suppan. Luis Alicea. Well, if you're going to have a bunch of rules and stuff, he's out. 5th inning still. 2 out. Suppan to Rafi Palmeiro. He's leaving. That's more beer for us. 7th inning. Still 1-zip the Royals. 2 on, 2 out. Mike Sweeney way back, but not out. Chula punks off the wall. 2-run score. Royals win it. Arena. Suppan shutout comes after he had gone winless in his last 8 starts. 4 of those were no decisions. The Rangers came in with a Major League best 302 average. Shut out, though, for the 2nd time this year. Ivan Rodriguez, he's still going well. 3 for 4. He's batting .375. Mariners and Orioles. Mariners up 1-zip. Edgar Martinez. Home run. Number 14 for him. Mariners up 3-zip. Leading 53rd RBI. 8th inning. It's tied at 3. John Olerud gets deep into Ponce's pitch. Brady Anderson twisted around. Comes back to make the play. Recovery. Take another look. Got turned around on this, but recalls some methodology from a Tom Emanski tape he borrowed from Fred McGriff, and he makes the play. 9th inning. Tied at 3. Runner at 1st. Runner at 2nd. B.J. Surhoff's your batter. going to second. Mark McLemore. Delano DeShields comes in to score, and the Orioles win it 4-3, second straight night. But the Orioles come back to meet the Mariners.
1 on, 1 out. We're tied. Mo Vaughn against LaTroy Hawkins. His third career 5-hit game for Vaughn, extending his hit streak to 11 games. Angels up 4-3. Bottom 9, they were up 5-3, bases full, 2 out. Jay Cannizzaro ripping the Troy Percival fastball off the baggie. 2 runs would score. Clemente makes a great throw right here. Trust me, nailing Corey Koski. So we're tied at 5. We go to extras. Top 10, no outs. Troy Gloss, not scared of heights. Gloss's 15th home run of the year, and this one made the difference. Troy Percival blows a save chance for just the second time this season, but he ends up getting